Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. You know what? We got the show notes, and I was very interested in the first guest that we had because the title was Tantric Dating. And I was like, this is going to be interesting. I wonder what the background of this is going to be. But relationship empowerment coach Kylie Molnar are going to be able to explain it for us. And very different. The sessions are called Meet Your Soulmate, yes. Tantric Dating. And essentially, it's when we're going to zip up. We're not going to be doing a lot of expression in terms of our language and talking. It's more based on what we're able to connect with without any words. Is that right?
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Basically, the dating sessions are 3 hours long. We don't talk whatsoever on the events, and we do non-sexual tantric exercises on them, and we experience each other from the heart.
Now, this is something because you were doing a lot of relationship coaching with couples and with people that, you know, were dating or in relationships, and you started to see that coming back to telling them to zip it yes. was really the base of why you wanted to do these sessions.
Exactly. Basically, couples sometimes when they fight, they really connect from the head to head, and that really doesn't help solving their own problems. So what I did with them is I told them to actually not talk, but actually do 1 or 2 exercises with them, and they started to remember why they're actually a couple. Like the daily intimacy is what really connects them together and makes them actually an intimate partner. And based on that, I got the idea to let's run events for couples and for singles as well.
Okay, so how do the events work? I mean, you're looking at, is this something similar to speed dating or being amongst a big group for a big dating session? You know, how does it function?
Basically, I have 10 to 15 participants from one gender and the same amount from the other one, and they pair up and they do one exercise with somebody from the other gender. And after one exercise, they switch partner and they do an exercise with another one. So by the end, they will do one exercise with everybody from the other gender.
All right. What type of exercises then are we doing?
Well, they're very simple. So if somebody would look at them, it's like, oh, this is something anybody can do it. But they need to slow down to be able to do it. Like an example would be staring in somebody's eyes for 2 minutes.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. You need to really slow down. And for the first 30 seconds, yeah, I do it. But after 30 seconds, you actually start connecting.
Have you found that there have been connections made from people who go through an entire 3-hour session and never once actually speak to each other?
Yes. Basically, people really experience the chemistry, what's going on, and they really experience each other from the heart. So if there is chemistry going on between them, they get it instantaneously, and after that they can switch phone numbers and stuff, and they can.
And then they can actually find out what the other one's all about.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you know, reading through my notes, I know that there's staring at each other. There's aspects of moving closer to another or trying to be able to make somebody laugh, but without saying any words.
Yeah. Well, one of the exercises that people really love on the event is when somebody just stands at one point and the other person is approximately 10 feet away, and they need to get close to the other person, but not just walk up to them. They need to feel how the other person allows them to walk up to them, and that's actually quite difficult to feel that, and how close can I get, how fast can I go, because the other person controls it without actually speaking. And then when they get close enough, they will actually separate. So we're basically practicing coming together and separation, and that's what people really find difficult, to actually experience the separation part, because we really want to get together, but separation is also part of life. So this is one exercise.
Has it been interesting for you to see, moving from outside of your practice, dealing with people on a one-to-one basis, to be able to do these types of sessions for a bigger group?
It's actually very interesting to, sometimes couples are not able to do these exercises on a really deep level because they're fighting, but when they're in a group, the group's energy actually carries them, and sometimes there are men or women stand and, what do I do? And when they look over, oh, they can do this. This is actually not something that I am unable to do. I can do it because other people can do it. So that helps them to do it.
All right. So how can people get more information? I know that's they're called Meet Your Soulmate Tantric Dating. The best place to do it, head to your website. How can people get involved?
Basically, on the website, they can read more information about it, how it works, and why is it good for them to do it. And they can go register and they come to the next event.
Perfect. Thank you so much. What is that? Oh, okay, TantraRendezvous.com.
Exactly.
TantraRendezvous.com. Thanks a lot, and congratulations on getting this up and running. We do have to take a short commercial break. We're going to be back with your 7 o'clock news headlines. Devastating news, the first murder of the year, a stabbing outside a market club. We'll be back right after this.